yeah, let's go ahead and talk about why G-Eazy fell off. Really quick disclaimer before we continue, I just want to say that I don't make these videos from any place of ill intent. It is important to remember that these are people, but why I talk about these videos I think is more of just a case study for those who want to be artists. This is something that you would have to take in consideration. And with that, let's go ahead and talk about G-Eazy. There are three main reasons that you really could look at. The first is clearly, which would most likely be the most important factor, his relationship with Halsey. And that's because he did really well with her. So well, in fact, that you could even argue that they shared the same fan base. But a lot of that fan base was already fans of Halsey before G-Eazy. And when it came to their breakup and why they broke up and what he did, those fans felt absolutely betrayed, just like Halsey. They felt like they let somebody in and they got fucked over. That and his name being dragged through the dirt was an absolute PR fire. Then you take that situation and you apply it to things that are going on in his personal life. With a lot of people, the pandemic hit so they can't work, but for artists especially, they can't tour. And unfortunately also for him, around this time his mother passes away as well. I don't care who you are, if you are a man and your mother passes away, that is going to be absolutely devastating. For most men, their mother passing away is the one that they know is going to be inevitable, but the one that they just don't really want to see happen. And of course, this affected him in numerous ways that were self-detrimental. And then that itself bled into his music, causing trouble for itself. And lastly, which I would say would probably be a good thing, but for many of his fans, maybe not. But when going over the things he's been through the past few years, his music just changed because he changed. His sound now just isn't really what it was just a few years ago, which I'm personally okay with because yeah, I knew he used to be really radio successful, but I fucking hated his music. But his stuff now that I think in my opinion is far more better, far more mature than what we had previously. But nonetheless, it was that radio hit making sound that he was known for, and that's what people liked. But they may have liked it too much where I think it just overstayed its welcome. And at one point, you just couldn't escape him. And when I think about like my middle school, freshman years, I think of his music, and that's a long time ago. When we think about radio hits in like 2013, 2014, 2015, they're completely different than what we have now. In short, I think it's good that he changed up his sound, even though his fan base doesn't really like it, because either way, his sound that he had was going out of style. It was becoming stale.